Have you ever thought about how the power players in life seem to effortlessly navigate the complexities of human interactions? Get ready to unlock the secrets of the 16 laws of psychological power inspired by none other than the master strategist, Robert Greene. Have you ever wondered how a slight shift in your approach could tip the scales in your favor? Join me on this mind-bending journey as we delve into the subtle art of influence, manipulation, and understanding the intricate dance of psychology. These laws aren't just theories, they're practical tools to elevate your game in any situation. Law number 1, stand above the crowd. This law stresses how crucial it is to get really good at something and be outstanding in any specific area. It's not about being good at many things, but being excellent at one. When you focus on getting better at what you do and learning a lot about a particular field, you become a valuable person, and what you bring to the table stands out. People naturally like those who are really good and know a lot about what they do. Having this expertise makes others respect, admire, and trust you. Law number 2, don't argue, take action. This law echoes what was just said. It says that words can be easily forgotten, but actions stick around for a long time. When you show what you can do through actual steps, you build trust and have an impact, not by just making promises or arguing. Law number 3, play to your strengths. Using your strengths doesn't mean being arrogant or exclusive. Instead, it's about being aware of yourself, respecting who you are, and using your talents to make a positive impact on the world. When you know and make the most of your strengths, you become a better leader, team player, and someone who can solve problems well. This, in turn, boosts your chances of reaching your goals. Law number 4, keep your options open. Greene says it's important to be really good at what you choose to do, but he also points out not to make it the only thing about you. He suggests keeping your choices open so you can use your skills in different ways when new chances come up. This helps you stay in charge of where you're going. Since the world is always changing, being flexible helps you handle these changes. It stops you from getting stuck on a path that might not be the best anymore. Law number 5, appeal to self-interest. This law states that it's vital to change your attention from what you want to what the other person needs and wants. When you ask for something, make sure to show how it benefits them, making it a win-win for everyone involved. Law number 6, make people feel smart. This law is all about recognizing and approving of other people's smarts and skills. It's not just saying nice things without meaning them, it's a smart way to create trust, a good connection, and in the end, having an impact. Law number 7, touch their emotions. This law highlights how emotions play a big role in making choices. It's not just about using logic or good reasons, it's about connecting with people's deepest desires, fears, and motivations. By learning and using this law, you can use the strong force of human emotions to make better connections, affect choices, and in the end, reach your aims. But it's important to use this power in a good and responsible way, focus on making positive changes and encouraging real human connections. Law number 8, the art of agreement. The idea here is to find things you agree on and use what people already believe to make them agree with you. This is a lot like what Robert Greene talks about, especially when he looks at how our minds work. Greene says it's important to know what makes people tick, what they want, what they're scared of, what they like. If you get this, you can find what you both agree on and connect, instead of just looking at what makes it different and causing problems. Law number 9, play on needs and desires. People have all sorts of needs and wants. Some we know about and some we don't. These include basic needs, stuff like food, water, and a safe place to stay. Psychological needs, things like feeling like you belong, being recognized, and having a purpose. Social needs, wanting approval from others, having a good reputation, and being part of a group. Personal desires, having specific goals and dreams. Knowing about these things help you talk to people in a way that matters to them. Each person has their own reasons for doing things, and understanding those reasons helps you connect with them better. Law number 10, create an atmosphere of mystery. People naturally want to know things, especially if they seem mysterious or not fully explained. It's like a magnet that pulls them in. If you keep some things a bit mysterious about yourself, it can make you more interesting and attractive. Here's how. Share a little, not everything. Instead of telling everything about yourself, share bits of information strategically. This makes people curious and eager to know more. They think about you more and see you as more valuable. Be a surprise. If you're always a bit mysterious, it's hard for others to guess what you'll do next. This means they can't easily control or influence you. It makes them respect you more because they have to be careful. Let them imagine. When you don't give away all the details, people can imagine things about you. This makes them see you as more powerful and important than you might actually be. It's like they create a story about you in their minds. Law number 11, keep your enemies close. Delving into the skill of transforming possible foes into friends, or at least preventing conflicts through smart friendships, is the main focus here. According to Greene, facing enemies directly usually makes things worse, causing more problems and unpredictable results. Instead, he recommends making friends with them, and here are a few benefits. Getting insights. Making friends with an enemy lets you learn about their inner circle, thoughts, and plans. This knowledge helps you predict their actions, counter their strategies, and use any weaknesses to your advantage. Neutralizing threats. Open communication and understanding can ease an enemy's hostility. Creating trust and rapport might make them more willing to work together, or at the very least, less motivated to harm you. Controlling the narrative. Befriending an enemy allows you to control how people see your relationship. You can show yourself as a reasonable and open side, possibly isolating your enemy and gaining support from others. Disrupting expectations. Being friends with an enemy messes up the usual conflict dynamic. It can confuse them, throw them off balance, and make them reconsider their approach. Exploiting opportunities. A close bond with an enemy might lead to unexpected benefits. You could discover chances for collaboration, negotiation, or even using the resources to help yourself. Keep your enemies close isn't about blindly trusting or giving up your principles. It's about smart engagement, understanding, and using human connections to your advantage. Ultimately, the aim is to take charge of the situation, lessen threats, and maybe even turn enemies into friends, or at least keep them safely at a distance. Law number 12, use indirectness to your advantage. Being indirect lets you cleverly handle situations and guide people towards what you want without making them defensive. If you know what others want, you can organize things, propose ideas, or drop hints that gently guide them towards what you're aiming for, all without making them feel pressured. Greene highlights the importance of framing instead of asking for something outright. You can shape the situation in a way that fits with what they already want. This makes them think they're making their own decisions, getting them closer to your goal without them even noticing. Law number 13, the power of the unexpected. This law is all about shaking things up. According to Greene, when things are too predictable, we get too comfortable and lazy. But when something surprising happens, it catches our attention and might even change how we see things. It's about doing things differently, being creative, and sometimes even surprising people to make a strong impact. Law number 14, the art of timing. This law talks about picking the right time to do things. Greene says it's crucial not to seem in a rush or impulsive. Instead, be patient and watchful, waiting for the best chance to make a big impact. He gives examples from history like Sertorius, who waited for the perfect time to fight back against his enemies, and Augustus Caesar, who spent years planning how to become powerful. This law is all about timing your actions for the best results, just like smart people did in the past. Law number 15, control the environment. The way people act is influenced by both the places they're in and the people around them. It's not just about changing the environment, it's more about knowing how to use it to gently guide people to do what you want or make yourself stronger. Law number 16, master the art of silence. The law of silence teaches us that it's better to talk less and listen more if you want to create an atmosphere for wisdom, control, and influence. It's not just about staying quiet. It's about getting really good at communicating with a purpose. We've just uncovered the mind-blowing 16 laws of psychological power, inspired by the genius Robert Greene. From standing above the crowd to mastering the art of silence, we've journeyed through the intricate dance of psychology. But before you go, let me leave you with this. Have you ever thought about how these laws could reshape your relationships, career, and life? How implementing a touch of mystery, unexpectedness, and perfect timing might just be the game changer you've been looking for? Dive into the playlist for a recap, share your favorite law in the comments, and don't forget to hit subscribe. The power to transform is at your fingertips. Until next time, stay powerful.